Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm actually very excited. If you're new, my name is Ibukun. I think I have lipstick. If you're new, my name is Ibukun, and this is the 10-minute financial guide. Here we talk about, I talk about different things: how to save money, how to make more money, how to invest, and things like that. So if you're new, please be sure to subscribe, like, share with your friends. And if you're old, you're not old. If you're an existing subscriber, thank you so much for all your support. I really appreciate it. So yeah, let's jump in. Today we'll be talking about 5 things to do that I recommend that you do when you lose your job, or if you lose your job. Hold on, I know nobody wants to lose their job, but it happens, right? I've lost my job before. Sometimes, I've been a contractor, my contract ends, or I've been a full-time, employee, and then there's downsizing, there's anything, and then they tell you to go and not come back. So what do? We'll go into that in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so the first thing that I recommend that you do is to acknowledge your emotions. So this is you had your life planned out, you had your career planned out, you plan to go to work for the rest of that week, that month, whatever the case may be, and now something different is happening. I understand that you may be hurt, you may be shocked, you may be bitter, you may be upset, and all of those emotions are normal, because now you're having to deal with stuff that you did not foresee, kind of. So yes, it is very valid to feel that way, to feel like, I've given a lot of my knowledge and my experience to this company and they're just letting me go. It's okay to feel that way. What is not okay is to stay in that state of mind. So acknowledge your feelings, and then talk to friends and families, loved ones, and people like that to encourage you, to let them know. So when people know, it makes it become reality that, I don't have a job at this point, I'm in between jobs, and I'm unemployed, whatever it may be that you prefer to call it. But yeah, it helps you when your friends and your family members know, and your loved ones know what is going on. That way you're able to relate with them, they're able to relate with you, and then they're able to, uplift your spirit and things like that. And if you're a Christian like me, they're able to pray for you as well. So that will be my very first recommendation. I'm actually excited today, I don't know why. So the second point that I recommend that you do after you lose your job is to ask your old employer for COBRA. So COBRA is basically health insurance that is not, what is the word, that you get after you lose your job, pretty much. So you ask them, it's called COBRA, like COBRA, and you're still able to keep your plan like you had when you were working. And you can also ask for file for unemployment from the government. So if you're a green card holder or you're a US citizen, you're able to file for unemployment. It's a little, and it varies from state to state, but California pays almost like $3,000 every month. So that can help you out a little bit, like with your rent and stuff like that. Hopefully you've been putting some money aside while you were working, so you have some money to make up for that. But that's a good start. And they usually have centers where you can apply for jobs, and you can create a profile, and they'll market you out, and it's free. It's a government initiative, and it's free. They help you find jobs and then file for unemployment. If you're outside of the United States, I know that you're able to ask for, is this severance? I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah, it's, how do you pronounce that? Severance? Like when you leave a job, they pay you off, isn't it?
Oh, when they pay you off like a package?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay, so I have my friend here. He's a police officer and he's giving me pronunciation tips. So yeah, they pay you that. You can ask your employer for that, or if there are any benefits that you can still be a part of from, even though you don't work in the company anymore. So that would be my second tip. The third and the most obvious tip will be to update your resume. So I'm guessing you've been working for a while and your resume might not even have like the current job the most current job that you just left. So update your resume, look online. Indeed.com is a good resource that you can see other people's resumes in the same field that you are. So you can use theirs as a template. Don't copy someone else's resume. Just use theirs as a template to like make your resume nice. Some people have free resources online where they can help you review your resume. So update your resume and also your social media. So in this day and age, employers now check your social media. So be careful with like flexing on Instagram and like, which there is nothing wrong because your personal life should not interfere with your career life. But let's be for real. If you were the recruiter, do you want to hire someone who looks like, they go to club Monday to Friday? It just shows they don't know you, so they're going to judge you by what they see on your social media. So be careful, especially when you're in the market looking for a job. So clean out your social media, update your resume, get help if you can. I know that I've helped few people to update their resume. When I do my resume, I send it out to my trusted friends and they also help me edit here and there. So make sure you do that. That's also what am I talking about? That would be my third tip. I'm sorry. All right, so the fourth suggestion after you lose your job will be to redo your budget. So when you were working, you were guaranteed a specific amount coming in every month. Now that's not the case, at least for the next couple of weeks. Hopefully not a lot, not a long time. But you still have to review your budget, see the things that you can do without, see what you can cut off. Like if you don't have a job, for example, like when my contract ended, I cut off my cable because I'm supposed to be looking for a job, not watching E or Food Network, So I cut off cable just to reduce my monthly expenses. I cut off like making my hair. I would wear wigs because of course I wasn't expecting any income at the end of the month, so I had to like behave myself pretty much. So look at your budget, redo your budget, do the thing, adjust in ways that you can. If you've been maybe buying birthday gifts for all your friends, there's nothing wrong with making a handmade card, and it goes back to point number one. If you already told them, they should already know. So they should, expect you to look after yourself and look for a job, and they should be understanding of your situation if they're really your friends, if you know what I mean. So yeah, redoing your budget and removing stuff from your budget that you can do without will be my fourth point. The fifth and final point is to stay healthy. So when I say stay healthy, being healthy is defined by the WHO. Trust me, I did not read this. I'm just smart like that. It's defined by the WHO as a state of well-being, physically, emotionally, like all around. It's not just your health. So make sure that you're talking to people. You don't isolate yourself. You go out there, you network, you meet people, because most of the jobs that I've gotten is from people that I spoke to or people that I meet. So talk to people, don't isolate yourself. Make sure that you're healthy. If it's by working out, if you're not as lazy as I am, work out by all means. Now you have time to actually make your own food and know what's going in your body. That's a good time to kind of reevaluate the things that you enjoy doing. You can also, I find that volunteering and doing free stuff, like I said, I'm Christian, so I believe in helping other people, but work gets in the way sometimes. So when I don't have a contract or my contract just ended, that's a good time for me to be more active in my church, to be helpful to people with kids, to watch their kids for free, and just do that as an act of service. It makes you feel better. It makes you feel accomplished. It makes you feel like you're still doing something, even if you're still looking for a job. So you're not just sitting there and wasting away, which is what I feel like when I'm not doing any of these things. So yeah, those would be my 5 tips. Of course, the list is endless and we can go on and on, but for the purpose of this video, it's supposed to be 10 minutes. So yeah, those are my 5 points, and I hope and pray that if you're in the market for a job, I pray that you get one soon, a job that is fulfilling, a job that you will love, a job that the people there will love you, and I pray that you get the best that God has for you. And if you have a job currently, I hope and pray that you're enjoying your job and your coworkers like you and you like them, and you continue to flourish, and hopefully you don't get in any funny circumstances. So thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Till next Wednesday, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.